European leaders have reached a date for talks on resolving the Ukraine crisis diplomatically. If things go as planned, the leaders of Russia and Ukraine will sit down in Belarus this week. Ji-yoon has more.
A diplomatic push over the weekend to find a peaceful resolution to the Ukraine crisis has produced a summit date. The leaders of Russia, Ukraine, Germany, and France have agreed to meet in Minsk on Wednesday to discuss a potential peace plan amid ongoing fighting in eastern Ukraine. The four leaders held a telephone conference call on Sunday, 2 days after German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President Francois Hollande traveled to Moscow for face-to-face talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko said he was hopeful the meeting would lead to a swift and unconditional ceasefire in eastern Ukraine, where pro-Russian separatists found success in seizing new territory in recent weeks. But President Putin said the talks would only happen if an agreement is reached on a number of points, pointing out that Kiev must halt its military operations in eastern Ukraine and stop putting pressure on rebel-held regions. This as heavy fighting continues in a strategic town in eastern Ukraine. Some 170 civilians escaped to Ukraine's capital of Kiev on Sunday, while hundreds of vehicles were seen crossing into the Russian border. More than 5,300 people have been killed since fighting between Ukrainian forces and Russia-backed rebels began in April of last year. Ji-yoon, Arirang News.